Hey ladies and gentlemen, Lone Star Piper here, coming back with another video. It's been a while since I've done an upload. I've been pretty busy lately, stuff's been pretty crazy, but I have been working my way through some new tobaccos I got, and one of the ones I wanted to touch on was Pease Union Square. Now, I'm sure most of you know who Mr. Pease is, and know that his blends are blended and tinned by Cornell and Deal. And I've had quite a few of his blends. I think this is my second or third Virginia blend I've had from GLPs. I know I had Windjammer, which is like a vapor navy type of blend. Not crazy about Windjammer. I think the Perique is a little too, I don't know, it kind of like overpowers, and I don't get, because being a Virginia guy, I like a vapor that I get an equal amount of the Virginia and the Perique, but in that blend the Perique is really heavy, which, I mean, it's not a problem if you want some spice, but if you're wanting to enjoy like a typical traditional vapor with a navy casing, it's not it. But I can see why a lot of people like it. But this, on the other hand, Union Square, this is a straight Virginia. I'll go ahead and read the tin description for you. So the tin description is, a blended sliced cake of high-grade flue-cured leaf, from beautiful sweet brights to deep earthy reds, without the added sugars and flavorings common to many Virginia flakes. It is rich on the palate, evolving in layers with clean, natural sweetness of pure tobacco. It offers a pleasant room note and a delightful finish. For those seeking a pure Virginia experience, we proudly present Union Square. And it's pretty good. This is definitely my favorite. I'm trying to find where I put my lighter. Definitely my favorite GLP's blend I've had, especially out of the 3 or 4 Virginias I've had. I do like I like Quiet Nights a lot, but I'm a Virginia guy, not an English guy. And I tell you guys, this Peterson lighter, I take care of my shit, and this thing is just like constantly finicky now. It's filled with gas. I've bled it. I don't understand why it does this all the time now. That's a whole nother video. I might have to switch lighters here, because it just works and it doesn't. I've cleaned it too, so I know it's not that the port's clogged. I've done like everything I can, and it's just like I have to flick it like 100 times to get it to light. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, this stuff is really good. It doesn't, don't take this like, on its face. It doesn't taste like full Virginia flake. That's not what I'm saying with the statement I'm about to make. But the way I look at this blend is that it's kind of like the American full Virginia flake, if you will. And I say that because the process Cornell and Deal does to these red and bright Virginias, and the way they press them, and the extended period they press them at, in the way that full Virginia flake, when you smoke it, it's like having a aged Virginia that you've had, aging in a tin or in a jar for 3 or 4 years out of the tin, right? Like it's like you can get it fresh. It's 2 or 3 months old, and it tastes like you've been aging it 3 years. This has that dark richness that you're only going to get with either a prolonged pressing period or aging for a very long time. And it's really good. And this blend kind of runs the gambit of flavors. There's grassy elements of opening nights for sure that you get at times. But there's and if you haven't had opening nights, that's another really good Cornell and Deal Virginia. Probably my second favorite. Was my favorite before this. Cornell and Deal produced Virginia, right? But yeah, it's really good. And then it's got really nice earthy flavors. There's a natural sweetness from the red Virginias for sure. And then the bready notes in this Virginia are just so rich and dark. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. All right, Plan B. Bear with me here. Good old trusty matches. Yeah, it's good stuff for sure. I do find that the final third of the bowl tends to get a little bit ashy, but that's a common thing with most Cornell and Dill blends. I don't know why, but I pick up on stuff like that with almost all of their blends. But this stuff is really good, and you can tell when you open it, like in the intro footage, you can see that it has a nice caramelization to it. Like you can kind of see the beginning of sugar crystals starting to form, and I suspect that's from the pressing process. Another thing on these Peterson pipe lighters is watch this screw right here, guys. The one that holds your hinge for your arm in. Because somehow mine backed out and the fucking hole stripped. So now I can't get this screw all the way back in. So it just kind of sits in there and acts like a pin now. And that means that my door sits crooked. So, and I've had that lighter maybe a year and a half. And I use it every day, so I mean it's definitely had its fair share of use, but I just feel like I don't know. I'm not rough on my stuff, and I know people who have had these Peterson lighters last a lot longer than this, so. Maybe I just got a lemon, right? Pairing it with Dr. Pepper as always. And for those who ask, why I drink my soda with a straw, it's because I have a mustache, dude, and I ain't trying to save that shit for later. I drink everything except for, like, beer and coffee and tea with a straw. By the way, speaking of, I have tried this blend paired with a black tea, like an English-style tea. I have tried it with coffee. It goes great with both. This could definitely be an all-day blend, though, it doesn't come in bulk, so got to be willing to pay the price. Though the GLPs and Cornell and Dill blends are becoming more appealing in the States, because I've noticed all the European blends, whether it be, down to a Scudo, right? They've all gone up, $3, $4, $5 because I suspect it's due to COVID and just the, increased financial strain on shipping products into the country, right? It's, shipping prices are going way up, so... and the Cornell and Dill blends, because they're already here in the States, they tend to stay, right around where they are. I think I paid right around $11 for this, if not 10. So, and they, there's deals all the time on, the big name online pipe retailers for GLPs and Cornell and Dill blends. But I definitely say if you're a Virginia guy, even if you're not a Virginia guy, you're someone who can appreciate Virginias, but you don't, smoke them regularly, like it's not your go-to, I still say give this a try. This is a very, very, very good blend. That's probably my favorite GLP's blend, probably my favorite tobacco blended by Cornell and Dill, though, Star of the East Flake is definitely still up there too. But this is an excellent Virginia. Bready, earthy, sweetness from the red Virginias, nice grassy notes from the brights, has that deep, rich, aged Virginia flavor, and give it a try. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm going to try and keep it from getting too long. We're already almost at the 10-minute mark here in just the review portion. And as always, be true to yourself, be good to each other, and I will catch you guys on the next review. I'll try not to have so much of a delay. Peace.